Welcome back to Trick Questions, the show where we talk about your favorite magic tricks. Taking a look today at David Regal's Memento, a fun trick where you have a card selected and then it is lost in the deck. You try to find it. You cannot find the card. So you talk about what the card was and they name their card and you say, no way, that's my favorite card. You know how I know? You open the card box up and you pull out a piece of acrylic. And the card is encased in the acrylic with the words "my favorite card" written on it. My favorite card. So it's a really fun trick. The first question this week comes from Taylor Lunsford Magic. Is it a force? No. Memento does not use any forces. It can be any card selected, which is really cool. So they can choose any card that they want. Completely free choice. You fan the cards out and boom. Right there. They get to choose the card. Purple Link Lego 11. I could not get that out there. Purple Link Lego 11 has the next question. How challenging is Memento? Not very challenging at all. The cool thing is it does use one little bit of sleight of hand, but really the trick does all the work for you in terms of getting it ready so that it is encased in the acrylic. The trick does all the work of doing that. So it's really cool. The only thing about Memento, but anyway, so it's not very challenging. So overall, I really like Memento. It is a really cool trick, and people aren't expecting their card to be encased in this piece of acrylic. So it is really cool. It does have the words "my favorite card" written on it, so it's a really, really awesome trick. The only thing I don't like about the trick is they can't examine the acrylic at the end. They can't examine this little block. But I think it's so much of a magic moment where they're not expecting their card to be in here that they're just like, oh, yeah, they're not asking to examine the acrylic. And then that's the whole thing where you just put the trick away and go on to something else if they want to examine it. All right, that's Memento. Next week, we're talking about one of my favorite card tricks. I do this a lot for kids, but it is the card tune trick. This is card tune 2. But if you've never seen the trick, what happens is a card is selected. I don't think I can do this on camera. Let me get up to do that. And then you flip through the cards, and it makes a little flip book. So leave your questions down below for card tune, and I'll answer them next week. Card tune 1 has a little stick man, something like this, but it's a stick man, and he's a magician. Card tune 2 uses a cannon. A guy shoots himself out of a cannon, and then there's there's card tune 3 that has like a 3D guy on it. It's not a little stick man. It's an actual guy that's drawn in and stuff. So leave your questions down below about any of the card tune tricks, and I'll answer them next week. We'll see you next Thursday for another all-new trick questions. If you'd like to see more awesome content, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. New videos are posted every day of the week. Also, check out my website and register so you can post in the forums. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, like me on Facebook, add me to your Google Plus circles, and check out my merchandise store to pick up some awesome swag. 444RR, game shows, magic, and more.